When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hilltoppers will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will take the field first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Pass to Sticks still on his feet. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And the Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. The Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, Monarchs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB, wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be. Be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
The Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. It's complete to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice...
Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Just look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive wants to throw. Working that left side now. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll line up for a second down play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, ODU! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, WKU.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Using the quick game. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Let's see what they've got on second down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Military stun.
They'll move the tight end. They'll try the run. Creates a little room. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the...
Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Toppers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Fareed. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Finds a tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. And if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing.
Turning it on! They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Hilltoppers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take...
Looking deep down the right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Power football with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Temple. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Looking to throw for it. Moving away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. The inside handoff. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the grab on the left. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Monarchs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught over the middle. It's Coffee. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fareed. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Jean-Pierre. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Pitts. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try to get it through the air. fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half.
Number 11 on the field goal.
No good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
And the Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. All the way out to the 46-yard line before he's run out of bounds, and what a job by this special teams unit. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the... Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, WKU. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. He'll do it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, Throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal block back. Offense.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Toppers! And the stomping has commenced. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Cal. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Pulls it and fires to the left. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Finds his man. It's Fareed. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some
breaks into the open.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball is going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
The Hilltoppers had this offense rolling. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
He's got it on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the route is on. He'll try to tack on one more. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, and they back it up here.
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They get to him as he throws. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fareed. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. It's caught. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And this kicker is turning it. Oh, they blocked the kick. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. The sure hands, it's Hills. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hilltoppers are on the move. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Release by the QB. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. And he just flat dropped. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hills. Bringing it back. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Hilltoppers in the hurry up. Trying to power it in. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from it. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situation, 3rd down. Nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase and get him down.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. And the Monarchs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. I think he misread that one totally. Probably better off to leave it with the back. Instead, he gives up the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Hilltoppers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, WKU. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Hilltoppers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. catch in the middle. It's Singleton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Toppers. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. Finds a spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw again. Got his man quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Monarchs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Striving for the goal line, loose football. Defense got it, they're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he made the read off of the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Plucks it out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect...
Makes the grab down the left side. Open spaces. The 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout call by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff from the gun. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.